Hey guys, and welcome back to my CSI Fatal Conspiracies playthrough. We're about to interview Pete Baha, so let's do this. We've got a lot of questions to answer, or ask. Did Portia have any reason to start the fire?
Had she mentioned any kind of health problems, or filed any sort of complaint against your company?
No, nothing like that. Why?
She had mesothelioma, a type of cancer caused by asbestos.
Well, that's horrible, but what does it have to do with my company? I don't know anything about any asbestos.
Can we disprove that? No, we can't do anything about that. You don't know where Portia was exposed to asbestos?
I told you, I don't know anything about asbestos, or where she might have run into it.
Yeah. Was there anything unusual about Miss Wiseman's recent behavior?
Think back. Did she ever seem unusually angry or depressed?
Well, we weren't exactly close, but I got the feeling she was in a troubled relationship.
Why do you think she was having relationship problems?
Little things here and there, really.
Such as?
One Friday, I asked her if she had any fun plans for the weekend. Not really, she said. Just hanging out with the boyfriend. She said it like it was a root canal or something.
One bad weekend doesn't mean the relationship had problems.
It wasn't just that. I think he hit her.
Why do you think that he hit her?
Well, Portia always seemed to like showing off her body. I even had to ask her once to wear more than just her bikini to work. But one week, a while back, I can't remember exactly when, she wore long-sleeve shirts every day, and she seemed depressed. When I asked her about it, she gave me some lame excuse about needing to do laundry. But when she thought I wasn't looking, I saw her rub her arm and wince.
Well, that's the bruises we saw. What do you know about Portia's boyfriend?
Well, Portia was a very private person. I know almost nothing about her boyfriend, except what I was able to infer.
How was the business doing?
Was the spa making money?
Sure. I mean, it can always get better, right? But it was profitable.
Do you have any enemies?
Is there anyone you can think of who might have had a reason to start the fire at the spa?
No. I mean, who blows up a spa?
Could you give us a Miss, because she's divorced, Miss Wiseman's address?
She's not in the phone book. I looked.
Oh yes, I know where she lived. Let me write it down for you. I never got the chance to visit her. Here you go. So, I hate to ask, but is that everything you need from me right now? I have to come up with something to tell the board about why I let the insurance run out. And I can't really focus on that while I'm here.
I think we have what we need for now. You'll be at the barber shop if we need you?
I may have some errands to run, but I will be there for some time today, for sure.
Okay. We'll be right back. So we've got a new location to look at, which is Portia's apartment. Or the victim's loft, as the game lovingly puts it. Some more pictures of Vegas. How can you not love that city? Oh, is there a guy in there?
Las Vegas
Go on,
Crime
Sarah,
Lab,
get
drop
him.
the weapon
Get
now!
him. Shoot. No, he's a pussy. Oh,
Driver's license says Brian Reed. You mind telling us why you were in Portia Weissman's apartment, Mr. Reed?
It's my girlfriend's apartment. Well,
Oh,
ex-girlfriend as
voice.
of yesterday.
Do you break into all your ex-girlfriend's apartments?
What? No, I didn't break in. I have a key.
Come on, the door was bashed open and you were standing there with a sledgehammer.
The door was busted in when I got there, so I grabbed the tool just in case the guy who broke in was still hanging around. Hey, just call Portia. She's angry with me, but she'll back me up.
Well, we can't do that, mate. There was a fire at the spa.
A fire? Oh, God. Is she okay?
Unfortunately, Miss Wiseman never made it out of the mud bath.
You mean it can't be.
Mr. Reed, we're sorry for your loss.
A fire.
What were you doing in the apartment?
So were you tying up loose ends after you torched the spa?
What? That's crazy. The only loose ends I was tying up were my toothbrush and an extra pair of underwear. And now you tell me she's gone and you're acting like I had something to do with it?
Mr. Reed, Brian, we have no evidence implicating you right now. And we know it must be a shock to hear about Portia. We need your help to figure out what happened to her.
Tell us about the hammer.
I hope you can understand why we want to know the reason you were standing there with that thing.
Sure, yeah, I can see how it looks. But really, it's just like I told you. I stopped by to pick up my stuff, yeah, including the hammer, and the door was broken open. I grabbed the tool for protection on the way inside. It was just inside the door. I wasn't there for more than a minute before you two showed up.
Who broke up with who?
You mentioned that as of yesterday, you and Portia were no longer together. Was this a mutual decision? Or did Portia break up with you?
No, I broke it off with her. Her drug problem was getting in the way. Weed. She knew I couldn't. She knew I had a problem with it, but she kept putting it in my face. But maybe she'd still be alive. Oh, God.
Don't know whether to believe him or not. Did it get violent?
Did you hit her?
Hit her? No, absolutely not. I would never hurt her.
Picture of bruises.
Come on, Brian, I get it. She got a little out of line, right? So you had to shake a little sense into her.
It wasn't like that. She just, liked it a little rough sometimes. Look, it's not really my kind of thing, but she made it worth my while.
Okay. Was Portia self-medicating?
Cancer patients are sometimes prescribed medicinal marijuana to help them cope with the side effects of treatment.
Cancer? Well, that may have started a habit, but her cancer's been in remission for years.
Portia's cancer had come back.
The autopsy found mesothelioma in the lining of her heart. She didn't have long.
But she never told... I didn't know. She never told me.
Where were you last night?
Can anyone verify your location between the hours of 3 and 4 a.m.?
I don't think so, no. I was at home hanging out with my buddy Jack for most of the night. But by then, Jack was gone, and I was pretty much passed out on my couch.
Can your buddy Jack confirm your story?
Well, I try not to ask the bottle too many questions. People look at me funny.
We're done for now. I like him. I hope he
What do you do for a living, Brian?
Living? I'm kind of between jobs right now. I'm looking for something in construction, but I'm not having a lot of luck. I do have a couple of leads, though, so ask me in a week, maybe.
We might have some more questions for you soon. Would you mind waiting?
I might as well. You probably won't get much out of me once I have a chance to start drinking.
Jim, could you do a background check on Brian Reed?
I called it in on the way over. I'll let you know what turns up.
Let's head back to Portia Weissman's apartment. Maybe there's some evidence there that can link the break-in to the fire.
Good idea, Sarah. Good idea. She's on the ball. Oh, right away. There's a nice little footprint. And we need to collect that. No, we must photo her, surely. Yeah.
We need to find a shoe that matches this impression. It's made out of some kind of dirt. We should get a sample.
Sarah wants a sample, and a sample she shall get.
If we can link the shoe impression to someone, then this dirt might tell us where he's been.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else, so let's enter. Door broken. Totally cracked open. We need a cast of that.
Some of the marks here are thin and straight, but some are circular, just like the holes in the drywall at the spot.
Sarah's on the sun here. We found something that connects the dots. Let's look over here. Right, an open drawer. Okay, it's not there for no reason. Some cereal, an oven glove. Anything that we can click. Doesn't look like it. Come on, there's got to be something over here. Oh, hello.
Storing something in the broiler pan. Guess it's a little late to warn Portia about the fire hazard.
Harsh, Sarah, a bit harsh.
Dates and dollar amounts. It looks like a record of the spa's finances.
That's a weird thing to be keeping in your oven. Well, here's the tool.
This isn't just a hammer. It looks like something off a fire truck.
Hey, I ran a background on Brian Reed. Turns out that up until last week, he was a captain with the Las Vegas Fire Department.
Oh, there you go.
His battalion chief told me Reed had a mixed service record, multiple commendations for bravery, but the guy was also on probation for insubordination. Well, when Reed failed a random drug test last week for the use of cannabis, they fired him.
This reminds me. The notorious serial arsonist John Leonard Orr was both a fire captain and an arson investigator.
Oh. Sarah's on something. We've got some fruit or something. Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
A black hair pulled out at the root. Portia was a blonde, and Brian Reed has red hair. Someone else was here.
That implicates, what's his face? Pete Baha. Oh, I thought they might be the, what you call it, the footsteps outside.
The case is open, and the hard drive is missing.
Okay, so someone went through a computer. Anything over here? Ladder up to the bedroom. Anything up here? It's a weird place for a bed. I don't know if that's what it's like in America, but that looks weird to me. Climbing up every night to go to bed. Yeah, well, there's nothing here, it looks like, so... Anything on the couch? Nope, okay, well... I guess we've got most things, then. Anything else at all? It does not look like it. Let's look at locations. Oh yeah, it's got the tick there, so you can see it searched. And I'm going to end this episode here, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you tune in for the next episode, and I'll see you guys later. There, guys.